First, this one want to say hello to everybody. What's your name? Huh? Kurkit. Tuden Kunjin. Tuden Kunjin. His name is Tuden Kunjin. Tuden Tijin Buddha Kunjin is omniscient. Enlightened being. Enlightened being without need to practice. Become enlightened without need to practice. Without need to meditate. Without need to purify. Enlightened from beginningless time. Yeah. So you enjoyed Khunu Lama's teaching? Huh? Realized. So Khunu Lama says, I'm bodhisattva, but not at all. That's the hope. That's the hope in the future, after 100 eons, maybe more. There's a hope, future hope. So she's preparing future hope. So to be bodhisattva, you see, whatever you think, it's only totally dedicated, whatever you do with the body, spirit, mind, for the sentient beings, for every sentient being, not just some that you love, not like that. You have only that one, not like that. Not that. And then strange or somebody who criticizes or somebody who abuse, wow, kill, cut, no, all bad things. Not like that. Not like that. Starting from president, king, then down breakers, all that. General in the world is all like that. Even the animals. So, see, whatever you do, everything, only for sentient beings. That includes everyone, not that who praise you, who criticize you. What I said before now. What do you like? Everyone. That's what compassion to everyone. Loving kindness to everyone. You understand? Whatever you do, every single thing. Even breathing, even drink a cup of tea, even drink one sip. Everything for numberless sentient. That's the bodhisattva. You have to understand. That's not easy bodhisattva. Just to believe, I have good heart. I'm doing this, I'm helping people this. Now you understand bodhisattva. Every single thing, for every, not even one ant left out, as I assassinated many times. Like that. But the happiness to free everyone, every single. You understand? All of this. You see your life, then, wow, unbelievable rich. I don't rich by material, I'm not saying that. Rich mind. You understand? Wow. So holy. That's the real holy. You understand? You understand? So no way for me it will take hundreds of years, maybe even that, not enough. So she's her pure view, you know. So when you look at this, even the object is pure, but then from your side look at pure. Well, you know, everyone look at Buddha, everyone look at bodhisattva, you know. Yeah, so that's how pure view. But as I described you, no, I don't have even smell of that. You understand? Smell of bodhisattva. Smell. You know, kaka smell. Kaka, even the kaka is not there, but if you do a fart or if you say, well, smell, I don't smell bodhisattva. Smell bodhisattva. You understand? You should understand what bodhisattva means. Not only that. Free, numberless helpings, numberless tanglers, numberless animals, numberless remains, numberless everyone from oceans of samsara suffering. Oceans of samsara suffering. And you see, by they get to free the cause of suffering, the deluded karma. And not only that, to bring peerless happiness, travel the cessation, obstacles, complexity, to bring the enlightenment. Even that by myself. Then the numberless Buddha working, helping, sentient being, but myself, you understand? That's special. You need special. That's called haksam, special attitude. I don't know other English word. I don't know what other English word. But Tibetan haksam, special attitude. Is there other word? Special attitude. Incense. Incense. What? Intention? One is that. So this is the best life. If you want the best life, most happy life, most meaningful, most beneficial to everyone, to every sentient being. Then you have to try what Bodhisattva attitude, Bodhisattva's way of action must follow. That's the way to follow. Whom to copy, what to love, which life to copy, not when we dance, what's his name? The young guy, Michael Jackson, or small children they like Michael Jackson, or it's okay. But then comes the girl Goa, Lady Gaga. Then who else? There was in America, one time they invited his Holiness to give a talk to the mayors in America. There are, I don't know, probably 300, I'm not sure, many mayors in different cities they came. So Lady Gaga was there, and there was one lady, his was in the middle, then there was another lady who was introducing, asking questions. And then his was the Lady Gaga, then there was another man. So, the question was how to run mayor of the city. He doesn't know what to run. Then the city of the to the mayor job, the city. They often he says, I don't know. But then the letters comes and say, so then when there's break, then Lady Gaga goes like this. His fingers go like that. I can't stretch my hand. But then she talks about compassion. Well, that's something which is good. She brings compassion. That's at least bring compassion, word, bring that very good, so valid, so good. So she every time that's bright, she kind of to Kazure. Maybe she doesn't know exactly what his mom does, but I think then his own mentioned that when it's not omniscient, but I'm working for the Tibetan in Tibet government, then exiled. So I think even the person working for the government, what it means that even the person is negative in one action, the person didn't do a good job. But then there's other jobs where the person is expert. So he's not proud of that. Not totally, you don't have to get totally black. Didn't say that, but that's what it means. You have to look at other activities, what the person can do. He's not proud of that. Even though bad in one action, but there's other actions it was exercise about. It's very good. So he brought that to the people. It's very important. So usually, get a job. You see, usually, including myself, but usually you get a job, you can do that normally like that. You don't get other good quality. You see. Then the Lady Gaga is wearing treasure, pants. And treasure, there's some holes. There's some like worn out, some holes. Then his one is, I think, maybe not, you don't know, kind of see that, say, not understand, but in the aspect, so some pointed, the holes. So they pointed. I don't know, she answered something, but I don't hear. In so it is. She will come in tomorrow to speak also. I requested to come. Not Lady Gaga. Kandala. So I requested. She has time, so I think. So she's tomorrow coming. Kyabje Khunu Lama Rinpoche said, the great bodhisattva. Kyoe chana changchu semden cha, jigwe chana changchu semden cha, dunga chungde changchu semden cha, dewa chungde changchu semden cha. Oh, when you are unhappy, remember bodhichitta. You understand? Write down. Probably it become my name, write down. Because I said many times. In Tibetan, somebody who does medicine, then it became the name of the person in Tibetan. When you're unhappy, when you feel down on this body, when you're unhappy, remember bodhichitta. So that so happy, you see your life meaningful. You see that your life so meaningful, so beneficial for sentient being. You remember this. So your mind full joy, You understand? Fear. When you fear, remember this. So that's sorry. It's just my story, but it's not good. When the earthquake happened in Nepal some years ago, you remember? Many of you heard. Well, I think 2 months earthquake. I think. So I was here. I think I came from Lato. I was here that time in the house, in the big room. So in the morning, 9 o'clock or something, the earthquake, quite big earthquake. I think six level earthquake. So I mean, of course, that's just one example, but of course, maybe in other times, I don't know what I would do. I mean, during death, suddenly your breath stops. I don't know what to do. So so the statues on my table, on the round table, there's the statues, and the flowers and the statues, they all fell down. And the Sangbo, my attendant, when Sangbo came, he ran up, and he was holding the table like this. Then he was saying, the mantra of the deity, holding the table, very, very intensely. But of course, I read some text of Lojong, thought transformation, how to transform the fear, suffering, unbearable conditions into happiness. I mean, some text I read because of that. So just some memory. Because of that, you see. Then to Tonglen as well. I mean that time, but I don't know about the time. But that time, just remember Tonglen taking out the silver suffering give was happiness to others. It is a word. So my hand was this, and I was doing. I think maybe from Lama Chow. Whatever suffering that sentient beings had, maybe rather not me, whatever happiness I have, maybe Rabin chose all this, and I think maybe that one, but Nagarjuna's. So I was doing, he was holding the table, very intense. Yeah. But that time, fortunately, I remember it was just a word, but I didn't want to withdraw other times. Anyway, not really, not much fear, because I was at the start, not much fear, not really scared, not that. I don't know, maybe because it's really terrible, but it won't happen, or because of doing the prayer. So I don't know. Yeah, then they went out upstairs. Then there were some monks, and there's one monk had experienced, you must sit down, not stand up. So I said, then Jimbo, who translated yesterday, so then carried me down through the steps and the backside of the monastery. You don't need a stupa, so we were there 2 weeks in the tent, maybe 2 weeks, 1 week. Then I think then I had to leave India or somewhere. So then there was small weeks. Oh, the next day, the 7th, next day, 4th level, 5th level, was clear. And the top trees were like this. You know, when you're through the gardens, top trees were all like that. But I think it wasn't bad as the first one, I think. Yeah, So if you know the different words, or taking others and being suffering within you, in your heart, and destroy the ego, for whatever you suffer from beginningless rebirth and now and the future, see, the ego, the self-cherishing, or destroy, so then give you happiness. I mean, body, possession, marriage to others. Different words, if you know, yes, then you can recite such as like that, or even death time. Other one, most favorable is death time. Most favorable, not everybody. For some people, it's most happy. For some people, death is you go to pure land. But I'll describe you what I described you pure land of Buddha. Amitabha Buddha's pure land. Other day I told you. So what is no suffering, pains, no suffering, change, no pervasive suffering, all things suffering. But you have not generally the 5 paths to liberation or to enlightenment, not generally. But by being born, then you don't have no suffering. But you get born by prayer and all the merits. Yeah, all like that, you see, not bad in the path. So Amitabha, pure land, that's ordinary people like us, like me. Ordinary people are full of delusions, so much fill up with superstitions. It's easy to burn there. So that's, I think, there are the pure lands, but Lama Tsongkhapa, wrote total copy Amidapir, quality of Amidapir and things like that, prayers. Even though there are beneath people land where you can achieve enlightenment, such as Shambhala, such as Bazooka, people land, so where you can achieve enlightenment, so that. So anyway, it's very good too. Then you can remember that time. Then you can see. So, for example, Panchen Shakya Shri, great yogi of the eternal path and to enlightenment. Panchen Shakya Shri says, Jina, there was also more. So if you are happy, dedicated to sentient beings, to collect merit. Jina, there was also, if you are happy, dedicated to the sentient beings, to collect merit. I'm just making wrong, but Jina, there was also more. So you dedicate your happiness to collect merit. That's one thing. There was Pendant Nanga Kawa shows. Pendant Nanga Kawa shows that sentient being receive sky. The happiness is not just some small happiness, no. Ice cream or something, pizza or not like that. Whole the happiness benefits like full of sky, middle of sky. Oh, that's something made that something receive. All of that. So the happiness benefits made we feel the whole sky. So the sentient being, whom you to Tonglen, they receive happiness like sky, like that. All of them are do not kunji dunga goes. If you are suffering, if you are fear or sick or whatever, if you are suffering, dunga kunji dunga goes. If you are suffering, then take all sentiment suffering on you. Take all, not only that particular dog or animal or people, person, but whole sentiment, take the suffering, take their suffering. Do not kunji dunga course. Take the suffering. May the suffering, the oceans of suffering be dried out. May the oceans of suffering be dried out. That particular sentient being, without end, suffering continuously in samsara, but unable to meet Dharma, unable to cannot practice. So we see continuously born and samsara and experience all the suffering. So, even one sentient being. So to hear it is all sentient being. Don't just come to meet the suffering of oceans be dry out. That particular sentient being, all sentient being. Don't just come so that this incredible powerful prayer. So that it's incredible. This Tonglen is so good, best practice, best Dharma practice, best meditation, best meditation. for spiritual us, the best mentor. Then some people may say, oh, I'm going to juggle wind drops, things like that, or doctrine, or some people only taught that, never mentioned Lama Rinpoche, the emptiness, never talk, only something may think that way, and that's the only high, what thing, most we might think that something very high, but so anyway, so this, all this practice, best Dharma practice, best meditation, if you want to know what is best meditation, or this best meditation, or this what is best practice, or this best practice, if you want to know, if you have a question, so great. Yeah, maybe I mentioned today that since Ravina went over the simultaneous of mind, the concept of bodhichitta.
We went through the 11 points in combination with the J1 a couple of times.
Okay, couple of times.
Well, I mean, touching those different times.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe not finish quotation, but so maybe I mention it here anyway. You must pay attention. Very important. It's the best meditation. Bodhichitta, to practice bodhichitta. Yeah, you must. Do not forget, you must write down. So you heard, briefly the 6 realms and the suffering. Briefly. So, first you begin with taking suffering from other sentiments. So you generate compassion to those sentiments. As I told you already. So, I mean, what is described in 6 realms of suffering, yes, but you see that overall, I mean, see, each realm, the sufferings, and not just on that, they have been suffering, like human beings, and the six types of sufferings, 7 types of suffering, I mean, 7, 8, I think. Yes, suffering. So in the Lama Rinpoche, it's only 6 one, but outline. There are 7, 8. So, they've experienced all the individual, each realm of sufferings. Not only the one time they experience numberless times. They have been experienced numberless times from beginningless to or then every sentient being, they have been experiencing all the six realm sufferings numberless times from beginningless to birth. Those were hell suffering, hungry, animals, numberless times from beginningless to birth. No beginning. No beginning. When the suffering begins, there's no beginning. There's no beginning for this mind. No beginning for the condemnation of mind. It's beginningless. And the delusion called suffering is beginningless. Big delusion karma, you see, beginningless. Then not only that, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, most unbelievable. Not only that, but most they don't come up to meet. They don't come up to meet Buddha Dharma, Holy Dharma. They don't come up. For years, they don't come to meet Buddha. And so without practicing Dharma, there's no actual path. There's no way to be free from suffering. So then they will have to suffer. They will have to experience suffering, samsara, endless. See, again, endless. Can you imagine? Wow. What is that? This is it. So then you develop unbelievable compassion for every sentence. Numberless in the samsara. Unbelievable. I gave you an example. When you go to the beach, how to maintain compassion? People, negative people laying down, animals in the water. I told you, that's how to develop compassion. I told you, if you can remember. So you walk and you maintain compassion. Not on beach, but you see, I told you that there are a lot of people, a lot of army beings to develop compassion. So like that, in reality. So compassion has to rise, no choice. Compassion has to rise. You see? As Vesona says, human being is nature, loving kindness, no compassion. That's nature. Nature is like that. So something to develop. So that you see. Also sorry. Yeah. Then you take which is their different prayers. So then Tonglen, the same. The Nangawatan explanatory note. Kasuri, the Panchen Shakya Shri, monastery. I think third or fourth, I'm not sure. So Panchen Lama there. So explained in the Guru Puja, Tenaji Lama Tujijin, therefore the previous subject was all the sufferings came to the root self-cherishing thought, all the happiness, including enlightenment, came from bodhichitta, cherishing others. therefore, therefore, Lama perfect. I translate perfect. I don't know how others translate. Jitun is a great meaning, so I translate perfect. That means which is Dhammakaya. My guru, Kishira Rinpoche, when he gave Mahamudra teaching the Dhammasala, he explained that. So it's very, yeah. Anyway, it's short, let's keep it short. Lama, the quality, talking about quality of Lama first, then Lama, title Lama, after explaining the quality. Then Lama, Guru, Tujichin, conventional one, Manju Devi did it, Manjutri did it, Nukun, Malutin Dala Mabatan, Dagatege, Shira, Tawa, Tugatan, the machine. Manjutri did it, Nukun. All the sufferings, obscurations, all the suffering, obscurations of mother transmigrated beings. Mother is from beginningless time matter, was one mother kind. So all the suffering, obscurations of mother transmigrated beings. So means everything of that. Yeah, sentient. The samsara beings. And then out of samsara, still there's a subtle obscuration. So even that, you see, the deep obscuration, that means even those words from samsara, free from samsara, but still there are subtle obscuration. So there's what you do with may it be happened to me. May it be happened to me right now. Tanda, right now. May it be happened to me right now. Dagi is mine. Happiness and virtue. Dagi, happiness and virtue. My happiness, virtue. Dagi, shame is others, central others. All central. Central, all central. May all migrate brings Ruga and Dedam them, but sing bless. I request the Guru. The Kasore. The medical field, Raja of the Guru. May all the migrate may all the transmigrated beings to have happiness. That means all the happiness up to enlightenment. Not just eating ice cream or pizza or I don't know what, Turkey meat. You know, we just finished, I think, one or 2 weeks ago. And then, not just that. Happiness, all the happiness, temporal happiness, ultimate happiness, liberation, enlightenment, all of that, you see. May all the transformative beings have happiness. So the first is taking the suffering. So you take with compassion, then you take it develop, then you take all the suffering and cause of suffering to which come up. And then you can think of even the conditions, undesirable conditions, suffering conditions. Then I say, in your heart, on the self-cherishing thought, that cause you suffer from beginningless rebirths, and now and the future. So, never allowed you to achieve enlightenment. Never allowed you to achieve enlightenment. Never let you to be free with samsara. And suffer. This is up to now, from beginners, but so totally. So which causes you all the obstacles, all the undesirable, all the unfavorable conditions. All the undesirable things, including black magic. Is somebody angry, somebody abuse you, somebody. So here comes, because nowadays in the West, it's a kind of, it become kind of, I don't know how to say, huge, most kind of important talk. So here, you see, here, bodhisattva practice there. Excellent. Yeah. Even black magic. The scientist doesn't do black magic, but anyway, including that, you see, abuse, depression, all the suffering taken. So all the suffering and the obscuration and delusion and all that, and then the condition, undesirable condition, form of darkness, not light, form of darkness, smoke, under your self-cherishing, your enemy, your main enemies, self-cherishing thoughts. Here in the mind practice of the self-cherishing. That kind of, in America, when America was fighting the Iraq, so there was an army, place for army where, you see, then the bullet, then the missile come very far, shoot, then exactly hit on the army cannon. It came from very far, it exactly shoot. The totally became peace. Like that. You see, totally eliminated the ego, the self-cherishing thought. Yeah. The self-cherishing thought. Yeah, which I described to you before. Yeah. The self-cherishing. So, nonexistent. Even name doesn't exist, even now. So then I suggested that you see, That time, you see, the I. That time, the I. That time, the ego, there's a self-cherishing thought. This is real life, so precious. You know, self-cherishing thought. Oh, this is real life. Oh, this is so precious. You understand? Me, I. Wow, this so precious. You understand? This is the numberless being. The numberless bodhisattva. Numberless being. I, real, so precious. You understand? I'm acting. I made a joke in the West. I'm solo kumbu what is it called? Solo kumbu Himalayan, solo kumbu commitment. Solo kumbu commitment. Kasadi Himalayan. Near Mount Everest, commitment. So anyway, no. Okay, now not much time. So you see, then you see the real I. They cherish so much all the time, day and night, all every second. You know. Shikpa. Dissolved. Dissolved, I'm not sure. Congress thing dissolved, but then the small one, not like that. Shikpa, a Tibet word. So, become non-existent. Become non-existent. The real I, they cherish so much. Non-existent. When that becomes non-existent, what is the mental emptiness? Mental empty, that becomes mental emptiness. So, you see, it harmed the ignorance, root of samsara, because it's the real I is the object of it's what apprehended, grasped, apprehended by the ignorance, holding the I truly existent. So you see, the root of samsara. So, what the real I, non-objectifying. So, it harms the ignorance. You see? Destroy the ignorance. You understand? Not only self-cherishing thought. So, mental liberty in that. Then, then this way, not only become bodhichitta, powerful Buddhism meditation, Tonglen, but also emptiness there. You see? So, very important one to say to remember the root of samsara, ignorance. You see? You've been suffering from beginner's time, not from this morning, from birth, from beginner's time. So that's destroy. Yeah. Yes, then I can enter to suffer some stuff. Okay, so then by generating then by meditative loving kindness, opposite. You know, then you do giving, practical giving. So here I just elaborated because I didn't mention, or Rebecca mentioned, or I didn't know. Did your holy speech mentioned?
Which one were you?
Yeah. So anyway, that's matter. I just elaborated here. not as I mentioned, kindness of sentient beings. Your being everyday life, every day being human being, every hour, every minute, every second, able to be human being alive. All that pleasures, I think it's a house. So when you lay upon it, all the numberless and then we killed and the harmed and the bears on the heart, including human beings. That came from your survival, came from the sentiment level. There's just one food, as I mentioned before. Again, so many sentiment killed, died, harmed, creating time. Then you got the pleasure of eating survival. You become survival to be human being every day, every hour, every minute. Human being. Then you can, especially you can practice Dharma, you can learn Dharma, practice Dharma, clothing, again, so many sentient beings died, suffered, even the special skin, animal skins, I think I told you not, in Ladakh, Changba, nomads, people nomads are living with many goat ships. And I don't know which time they're taking wools out of the ships. So I don't know, I don't think they're paying much attention. I'm not sure the ships, when they take the wools out of the body. So the ship was there. She was looking at the man. The sheep was looking at the man. Man was holding the sheep and then taking the wools out. But you see, the piece of iron is not sharp. Not sharp, very sharp. Mostly pull. The sheep was his face looking at the man's face. Constantly looking at him. The mostly pulled. No, it's not sharp. No. Like that. No, of course, after without the wool, then of course unbelievable suffering cold 9 times. The Changtang is very cold, and Changba, very cold place, snowing. Night time, cold would be. But it's people's living. Woolen, you make clothing, you sell. So they get kind of looked after human being, but the human being use meat, and skin, wool, and very much. So but you see, they don't have doesn't seem much feeling or awareness that didn't have good sharp to shed the hair. So, unbelievable. So they anyway, still remember. Then you see mother kindness, as I mentioned, is the other day, the 4 ways kindness. Not just one time, from beginningless rebirth. Mother, all sentient being, like this person, like mother, the body, human body, so they're able to practice Dharma now, meditate. So, most unbelievable kind of she did abortion, done this, we did abortion, now you're not human body, by now you can be worms or bird or worms, the body eat, Also, can be anything. We never know about this. So the kindness, the bitterness, the hardships. Some of the hardships for the mother and the protect life from danger. That's right. Protect life. Some of the dangers are there. All that. The second is a bit hardships for the child, for oneself. Think of education, however. This not just one time from beginningless rebirth. She did it like this from beginningless rebirth. Not only that, it's all something being happen like that, being mother and did for kindness from beginningless rebirth. I mean, that's one thing, but the kindness, the happiness, kindness. But I mean here, I'm talking about now, this is the great kindness. The all your past, present, future happiness, past happiness from beginningless rebirth, and future happiness, and temporary and liberation from samsara, ultimate happiness. Then ultimate happiness, the peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscurity, completion, realization. So all that happens can come from all this, every single happiness, even the happiness of dream. You see, you receive completely by the kindness of every single hell beings, hungry ghosts, animals, every single human beings, their numberless universe, every single human being, every single sura beings, every single asura beings, in the midst of So, every single ants, the numberless universe. So, even one nest, there's thousands of ants, one nest, you see. All of that, can you imagine? So the numberless universe, the numberless ants, you see, from every ant, from every sentient. So your past, present, but all happiness, including enlightenment, you see, by the kindness. So that how that happens. So for example, this spider or the snake or spider or the ant or the person who abuses you or doesn't like you, harm you, is angry to you. You see? Now, you see, compassion is generated, depends on them. Because they're suffering. Obscured and suffering. Their mind is obscured and suffering. So compassion, great compassion is generated. Great compassion is generated, but depend on them. Their mind is obscured and suffering, you see. So from great compassion and bodhichitta generated. From bodhichitta, then bodhisattva happened. From bodhisattva, then Buddha happened. From bodhisattva, then Buddha happened. From Buddha, then two holy actions of Buddha. There are two holy actions of Buddha. One is Buddha's their own secret action. That's one. One action is one Buddhist action is within us, sentient beings. So that's the good karma, virtuous action. Our virtuous action is Buddha's holy action. It's called the sentient. There are two types. The one, our virtuous action, is Buddha's holy action. So our good karma is the Buddha's holy action. So you see, so therefore, the happiness, our happiness, but my happiness, past, from beginningless rebirth now, future including enlightenment, all come from my good karma, my virtuous action, my good karma. So my good karma is the Buddha's holy action. So all my material happiness come from Buddha. Buddha came from bodhisattva. So all my material happiness come from bodhisattva. So bodhisattva came from great compassion that is generated by depending on you see, those snakes, those spiders, those ants, mosquito, or person who abuse you, a person who are angry to you, criticize you. Mind is obscured and suffering. So great compassion comes from that, generated by dependent the kindness. Also, your past happiness, present, your future happiness, including enlightenment, liberation, enlightenment, all completely came from you receive from this ants, from this ant, from this mosquito, from this snake, from this person who abuse you, who are angry to you, who always criticize you. So completely came from you receive from that. You see, who abuse you, angry to you, whatever, the insect, the mosquito, so you see, they are most precious. They are most precious, most kind to you, most dear to you, and you are wish fulfilling. You all the happiness you receive from them. So from this mosquito, from this person abuse you. So all the happiness you receive from them. That's most kind. You are wish fulfilling. You are wish fulfilling. So now all sentient beings with the mind obscured you see, what to say, mind obscured, or suffering. All sentient. Your happiness, past, present, future, up to enlightenment, all you receive from kindness. Every sentient being, numberless helping, numberless sangha, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless sura, numberless sura, intimate, So you see, not only that, Buddha Dharma Sangha, they always take refuge. You know, they always, before we practice, we take refuge, but that all came from sentient beings. Sentient is the most precious, the most kind, the most dear, which in the Buddha, no suffering, no mistakes, no complete all the qualities. Explain the text, so Dharma text, instead for so many years of that, the monastery, but Dharma Sangha came from the sentiment. Yeah. So you see, if you have money, then you can buy many things what you like. If you have money, you can buy many things what you like. So we think the money is precious. Therefore, we think money is precious. So similar, if you think the field, land is precious, because you can plant not crops. You can plant crops and grow. So land is, so in a way, like money, it's all sentient beings. Oh, not only you call it, but Dharma came from sentient beings. This mosquito, this insect, this ant is running, tiny ant is running. All the Dharma Sangha, that refuge came from there. All your happiness came from this. So precious. So I'm saying, sorry, my talk is delayed, but I'm saying the world. You see, people who believe God, they can believe God, but you see, you think sentient beings more. Sentient beings first, precious, kind, precious, kind. Yeah, sentient beings. Not the first God, first sentient beings. So precious. Then second God. Then they will what happiness world, no war, no fighting, no war, no fighting. You see? Then people will cherish, all the people will cherish the sentient being. The old people, they will love the sentient being. They will do the best of the sentient beings. You see? Like they make offering to the God, the sentient, they take care of the sentient beings. Because it's, even you believe God, but God created the sentient beings. So if you take care, it's like saying God. You see, if you harm, you're harming the God. If you're harming the people, if you're harming the sentient beings, you're harming the God. So this God created. So it's very strange. It's very strange. You pray for God, but then you have God created. All these people, you haven't beat it, chopped in pieces. It's very strange. But at the same time, you believe these people are created by God. So what's the so can happen. So I think even if yes, you harm God. Yes! Harm God, yes. So, you see, the mind, first thing, not God, but sentient things. This thing to God. I think God will be so happy. So then this was so much peace in the family, in the world. Unbelievable happening. They want to harm the animal. All the fish, chickens, all the billion, zillion, trillion are killed every day in the world. Doesn't it? So anyway, Where did I reach? Huh? So you see, all your teachers having all kind of receive by kindness of every single sentence, every single ant, every single mouse, there's that. The mosquito, so Kasore. Then Kasore, kindness. Then you give a lot of kindness. Then you give your body possession, marriage, to all something. So I stop here. Then I couldn't do it. In afternoon today. So I'm going to South India, so that's why it's maybe not much. Just I want to introduce samsara before refuge. So I think a little bit of talk. 12 rings and things like that. So then very important before refuge. Then you see the refuge. The purpose of refuge is deeper. So okay. That's right. Oh, Chandu, Rinpoche, Maje, Bana, Ji.